life without purpose is confused, it's misused, and it's abused. Mark Twain, who said the two most important days in your life are 1, the day you were born, and 2, the day you discover why. Now, I have nothing to do with the day you were born unless you're my son or daughter, but I can definitely facilitate the discovery of why you were born. And that's why today I want to talk to you about discovering and understanding your purpose. Understanding your purpose. What is your purpose? Your purpose is your reason for existence. Your purpose is why you show up on this earth, why you survive childbirth to exist, why of all the reproductive possibility you were born. Your purpose is born in the question, what is the highest value that your life can deliver? What is the most difference that your life can make? What is the greatest impact that your life can deliver? That is your purpose. Another way to look at it is your purpose is what is your unique contribution that you can make with your life? What unique contribution, what can you do as unique as you are? What can you do that hasn't been done before? Those things describe what purpose is. And we're talking here not just of any purpose, but there's also your highest purpose. This is for people who want to live their best life, who want to live the highest form of living that they can live, is to look for what the highest value that their life can deliver will be. What is the most unique contribution that your life can make? Now that we have a definition for purpose, let's talk about why is it important for us to even explore the question of purpose in the first place. Why is it important that we understand purpose? Why did Mark Twain even say that the second most important day of your life is the day you discover why you exist? Why is that important? It's important because if you don't understand your purpose, then you're living a life without purpose. And a life without purpose is confused, it's misused, and it's abused. Let's talk about that for a second. A life without purpose is confused because it has no clear direction. And as a result of that, you are following other people's direction. You are living other people's purpose. So you are like that person who wants to please everybody, but you can't please everybody because we have 8 billion people in the world. That will confuse you pretty quickly. People who live by the latest trends, latest fabs. But fabs change so quickly that you will have vertigo pretty soon. So a life without purpose will be confused because it has no clear sense of direction. You're like that player on the field who doesn't know his role or his position. Okay? And so you're trying to play everybody else's position. Okay. Now, but life without a purpose is also a misused life. You're using it for the wrong reason. And sometimes this may not always be a bad thing. At least you're using your life. You're utilizing your life. You're not wasting it away. But the things you're using it for is not the highest value that your life is able to deliver. Okay, it's not the highest value that your life is able to deliver. So these are people who, you're successful. You're making all the money. You're finding a profession that make the money. You're making all of the money. You have a family. You have a peaceful life. You build a peaceful life for yourself. Yes, you are actually utilizing your life in a proper way, but is that the most value that your life can deliver humanity? Is that the most impact that your life can make? So in a way, you're using your life, but you're using it for only the wrong reason. You're using it for the wrong reason, or for a reason less than what it is supposed to be used for. Now, a life without purpose was also an abused life. And what do I mean by an abused life? A life without purpose is a life that is being utilized for things that will bring harm to you or to people around you. A life that is being utilized to bring harm to you or people around you. Either a life that is driven by addiction and you're doing things to yourself that's harming yourself. You are being self-sabotaging to yourself. Anything in that light will be a life that is abused, okay? Because you don't understand what your purpose is, your highest purpose is, you are abusing your life. A life of a purpose can also be a life that is driven by vengeance. And so as a result of that, there's this anger and vengeance inside of you. And so you want to hurt everyone else around you, either the particular person who hurt you or people around you, period. And so you engage in violent and destructive behavior to other people. That is abuse of life. You're like that player on the field who scores against his team all the time. This guy is not good for himself. He's not good for his team. All right. And so it is important, therefore, for you to understand your purpose, because if you don't understand your purpose, your life will be confused, your life will be misused, and your life will be abused. But now that we understand that we do not want our life to be that way and we want our life to have purpose and clarity, let's look at how do you discover your purpose? How do you discover why you were born? To understand why you were born, there are three things that will help you that you must first assess. And I want you to grab a pen and a paper at this particular point if you haven't been taking notes already. Grab a pen and a paper. That's three categories of things that we want to look at. Three things that will help point you in the direction of what your highest purpose is. One is your gift. Two is your passion. Three are the problems that keep tugging at you. Let's discuss those one at a time. What are your gifts? Now, you show up in this world with a gift to deliver to humanity. You show up, I say that again, you show up in this world with something in you that must be delivered before you leave. Hear me and hear me well. You show up with something in you that must be delivered before you leave, and that delivery will make an impact. It will bring a solution. It will bring a change to humanity. What is that thing? Your gift. It's your talent, the thing you are able to do better than people around you, the thing you do better than people around you, the thing that you do not have to struggle to do. You do naturally and you do it better than most people around you. You may not be the best in the world. It's not a competition, but you do it better than most people around you. You've been endowed with that aptitude, with that ability, because it is a gift to the world. You need to write that down. What do you do a little better than other people around you? Do you sing better than the other people around you? Are you logistically more, have a high logistical aptitude? You could pack a car in a way that nobody can pack it, or you can move a large sums of stuff in ways that no one else can possibly imagine. What is that gift? Can you write better than most people around you? Sit down and think about it. What is it? And write that down. Are you a great organizer? Are you a great mobilizer? Put those things down on a piece of paper under the column of gifting. Here's another form of gifting that I really want to talk about: your unique position, where you are today and what makes that unique. What is your DNA, whether it is some physical feature about you, you are the tallest person in the room, or whether it is wisdom and knowledge that you've accrued from your experience and your exposure. You went through some trauma and you overcame it, and you now have the understanding, the skills and the knowledge and the ability to help other people. Write that down. That right there is a gift. Now, all the things that happened to you, the purpose for those things was to set you up for your purpose. So write that down. Another thing I want you to write down: any kind of wisdom, any kind of knowledge and aptitude that will make that can make anything better. Write that down. So once you've written all of these things down, don't limit your list. Write down as many abilities, knowledge, and skills that you have. Write those down. And then on the other column, I want you to write down your passion. What do you love to do? What is it that when you do, it makes you come alive? What is it that when you think about it or you talk about it, you are exuberant and people can see your face light up? What is your passion? What are you on fire for? Write those things down. Are you on fire for just, if you're on fire for football, that's fine. If you're on fire for, some people get very passionate when it comes to social justice. Some people get very passionate when it comes to, going to feed the hungry. Some people get very passionate about leadership development. Some people are very passionate about money issues. Now, write down what you are passionate about. Some people are passionate when it comes to just seeing people in love. So they're, love, marriage and family, romance and what have you, those things makes them to come alive. Write it down. Whatever it is that you're passionate about, write your passion down. Now, final thing I want you to write down are problems around you. Problems around you. Just freely write down problems around you. Any problems that you've noticed around you. Have you noticed problems around you that, that a lot of homeless people? Yes. Right. A lot of hungry people. Yes. A lot of people who are falling short of maximizing their potential. Yes. People who are just stuck on one level and they're just so struggling. Yes. And that's a problem. Have you noticed, is there like an infrastructural problem where you are? Is there maybe like a communication problem, telecommunication problem? Whatever problem that you are noticing, world peace, global warming, whatever problem, list down as many problems as you can think about. Now, of the problems that you've listed that you can think about, I want you to circle the problems that tug at you the most. The problems that recur. There are certain problems that come back to us over and over and really sits as a burden on our heart from time to time. And because we're so busy, distracted, trying to make money to survive or trying to focus on things that are not our purpose, we brush those things aside. What is it? What is it that when you're on your vacation, it hits you? It's like, that thing, the problem could be a million miles away, but it comes back and it sits on your heart. You need to do something about this one day. What are those problems? Circle those problems. Now that you have those three things and you circle some of the problems that you've listed, I want you to look at your ability, both your ability and your passion, and match it with the problem. You could do one or both. Take what abilities do you have that can solve the problems you circle. Take what passion you have that can make a difference to the problems that you circle. When you have a passion, ability, and a passion that connects, that coincide, and that is able to work together to solve a particular problem, you got a good one. You got a good one. So say, for example, you have the ability to really just encourage people. Encouragement is your gift. And then your passion is just to see people develop. And then there are problems of people around you who are just stuck at one level in life all the time. You can bring those two that ability and that passion together and apply it to people who are stuck around you all the time to see them become their best self, and that is your purpose. Another way to put it is mash your abilities, your knowledge, your skill to a problem that you attack that problem with your abilities. You are able to create your maximum impact. You are able to create the most difference. You're able to deliver the highest value. When you make that mash, then you've discovered your purpose. That's how people discover their purpose. You bring those two things or those three things together to determine clearly what it is that I have in me to engage with a problem in the world that I've identified and to bring solution to that particular problem that will cause my life to be of great value to my generation? What is it? Okay, is it a problem that I have to solve? Is it an improvement that I have to make? Is it a creation that I have to create? What is it? Is it a book that I have to write? Is it a song that I have to sing? What is it? What design can I improve on? That is your purpose. When you look at those, bring those three things together or two of those things together, and you come up with that answer, you have discovered your purpose. My personal purpose, I kind of alluded to it earlier. I love to talk. I feel like I'm able to talk better than most people around me. I feel like I'm good looking, so I got a presence. I feel like I'm charismatic. And those three gifts that the universe or nature or whatever it is that you believe in have given me, designed me with, I show up here with. I add that to my passion for just love of information and just love of seeing people being developed. Those things are things that makes me come to life. Those things, I'm on fire for those things. And so I add my gift to that. And what problem can that solve? I found out that a lot of people are stuck at a certain level in life. And I would love to really help them open the gates from that level and release to a next level and just flourish and blossom and be able to express their full self and be able to live their life to maximum. That I feel is my passion. Now I run 4 companies successfully. I make money from my companies. I could just be satisfied with that. My schedule's already busy, but my heart would not allow me to rest until I have opened up my life and deployed that gift to bring that solution to my generation. My heart will not give me rest. No matter what I do, no matter how much money I make, I'm always thinking about how, whether it's the staff that work on my team or people that I come into contact with on a daily basis or people all around the world. My desire to you for my purpose is to deploy all that I can do to be able to raise people around the world to their next level and until they live their maximum life. It's Picasso who said that the meaning of life is to find your gift. And the purpose of life is to give that gift away. I hope you're finding your gift and giving it away, because it is finding that gift and giving it away and knowing how to give it away and giving away in such a way that it create maximum impact. Therein lies your purpose. There is where your purpose is. Frederick, I forget what his name is, who said that your purpose, you find your purpose in life when your deepest joy meets the world's need. Blending passion with needs. Your passion with the needs of the world that cause you to find what your purpose is. So now that we found what your purpose is, I'll tell you what the Buddha said. The Buddha said, it is the purpose in life to find your purpose. And when you find your purpose, you give all your heart and your soul to it. Now that I've shown you how to do it, you have your pen and your paper and you worked out that equation, multiplying your talent with the problem, or your talent, your passion with your problem, to be able to come up with the maximum impact you can make. Now that you've found out what it is, I want you to make sure that you pursue it. Do not live another day without working that equation of finding out what your purpose is. And when you find it, do not die. Make sure you do not die unless you have fully pursued that purpose to its completion. Thank you.